Okay, together.โยโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธสวากขาโตเยนะภะคะวะตะธัมโมสุปฏิปันโนยัสสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆธัมมายังภะคะวันตังสัทธัมมังสัสสังฆังอิเมหิสการเรหิยะถาระหังอโรปิเตหิอาภิปูชยามะสาธุโนพันเตภะคะวะสุจิราภรินิพพุโตปิปัญชิมาชนะตานุกัมปมานัสสะอิเมสการเรทุกขตาปันนาการภูเตปฏิคันหาตุอัมหากังทีคารตังหิตายาสุขายาอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวะพุทธังภะคะวันตังอะภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตะธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามิอันธรรมยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตปุพพาคณมการังกโรมาเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอันธรรมยังพุทธานุสตินยังกโรมาเสอังโฆปนะภะคะวันตังเอวังกัลยาโนกิตติสันโฆอะภูคโตอิติปิโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชชาจารณะสัมปันโนสุขโตโรควิทูอนุตตโรปุริสธรรมสารติสัทธาเทวมนุสสานังพุทโธภคะวะติอันธรรมยังพุทธาภิกิติงกโรมาเสพุทธวาระหันตวรตาทิคุณาภิยุโตสุตตาภิญาณกรุณาหิสัมมาคัตโตโอเทสิโยสุชนะตังกัมมะรังวสุโรวันธามหังตัมมรณังศิรสาชิเนนทังพุ โยสัพพปานินางสรณังเขมะมุตตมังปัตตมานุสติทานังวันทามิตังสิเรนะหังพุทธัสสะสมิทาโสวะพุทโธเมสามิกิสโรพุทโธทุกขัสสะกาตาจะวิทาตาจะหิตาสเมพุทธัสสะหังนิยาเทมิสาริรันชีวิตันจิตังวันตันโตหังจริสามิพุทธัสเสวะสุโพธิตังนาทิเมสารนังอัญญังพุทโธเมสารนังวรังเอเตนะสัจวัชเชนะวันเตยังสัตตุสาสะเนพุทธังเมวันธมาเนนะยังปุญญังปัสสุตังยิทาสัพเพปิอันตรายาเมมาหิสุงทัสสะเตชะสากายนะวาจายวเจตสาวาอุเทกุกัมมังปะกะตัมมะยายังพุทโธปฏิคันนะตัวจยันตังการันตะเรสังวริโตวะพุทเทอันธรรมยังธัมมานุสตินะยังกโรมาเสสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมสันทิฏฐิโกอาการิโกเอหิปัสสิโกโอปนัยโกปัจจันตังเวทิตาโพวินยูหิติอันธรรมยังธัมมาภิกิติงกโรมาเสสวากขาตาตาทิคุณายโยภาวเสนะสยโยโยมังคปะกะปริยัติวิโมกขเพโทธัมโมกุโรกะปัตตนาตถาทาริธาริวันธามหังตมหารังวรธรรมเมตตังธัมโมโยสัพพปานินางสารนังเขมะมุตตมังทุติยานุสติทานังวันธามิตังสิเรนะหังธัมมัสสะหัสสมิทาโสวะธัมโมเมสามิกิสโรธัมโมทุกขัสสะกาตังจะวิทาตาจะหิตาสเมธัมมัสสะหังนิยาเทมิสาริรันชีวิตันจิตังวันทันโตหังจริสามิธัมมัสเสวะสุธัมมตังนาทิเมสารนังอัญญังธัมโมเมสารนังวรังเอเตนะสัจวัชเชนะวัฏฏยังสัตตุสาสะเนธัมมังเมวันธมาเนนะยังปุญญังปัสสุตังอิทาสัพเพ ปิอันตรายาเมมาเหสุงตัสสะเตชะสากายเนวาจายวะเจตสาวาธัมเมบุกัมมังปะกตังมะยายังธัมโมปฏิคันหะตุวัจจยันตังการันตะเรสังวริตุงวะธัมเมอันธรรมยังสังฆานุสตินยังกโรมาเสสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอุชุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยายาปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสัมมิจิปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยะติตังจัตตาริปุริสายุขังนิอัตถปุริสปุคาราเอสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุนายโยปาหุนายโยทักขินายโยอัญชริการณิโยอนุตตรังปุญญาเกตังโลกัสสติอันธรรมยังสังฆาภิกิติงกโรมาเสสัตตัมมะโชสุปฏิปันติคุณาทิยโตโยทัพพิโตอริยปุคคลสังฆเสโทสิราทิธัมมปวาราสยกายจิตโตวันธามหังธรรมริยานาคานังสุสุทังสังโฆโยสัพพปานินางสารนังเขมโมตตมังตติยานุสติทานังวันธามิตังสิเรนะหังสังฆัสสะหัสสมิทาโสวะสังโฆเมสามิกิสโรสังโฆทุกขัสสะคาตาจะวิทาตาจะหิตาสเมสังฆัสสะหังนิยาเทมิสาริรัญชีวิตันจิตังวันทันโตหังจริสามิสังฆาโสปฏิปันนตังนาทิเมสรนังอัญญังสังโฆเมสรนังวรังเอเตนะสัจวัชเชนะวันเตยังสัตตุสัสสะเนสังฆังเมวันธรรมาเนนะยังปุญญังปัสสุตังอิทาสัพเพปิอันตรายาเมมาเหสุงตัสสะเตชะสากายเนวาจายวะเจตสาวาสังเกกุกัมมังภกตังวายายังสังโฆปฏิคันหะตุวัจจยันตังการันตะเรสังวริตุงวะสังเฆ5 ยะถาปิเสราวิปุรานะพังอาหาจปัมปตาสมันตาอนุภริยโยนิโพเทนตาจตุ
ตุติสาเอวังชราจะมาจุจาทิวัตันติปานิโนกาติเยพระมเนเวเสสุเทจันทารปุกุเสนาคินจิปริวาเชติสัพพเมวะพิมาตตินาตาตาหาทินังภูมินารตานังนาปาติยานาจาปิมันตโยเตนะสักกาเชตุงทะเนนะวัตสมาอิปันติโตโปโสสัมปัสสังอาธรรมังตโนพุทเตธัมเมจะสังเกจะทิโรสันตังนิเวสเยโยตัมมจาริกายเยนะวาจายาอุตเจตสาอิเตวะนังปัสสัมสันติเปจะสักเคปโมทัตติยาสัสสัทธาตถาคเตอาจาราสุปฏิทิตาสิลังจายาสักการยานังอริยกันตังปัสสัมสิตังสังเกปัสสะโทยัสสติอุชุปุตตังจัตตาสนังอาตาลิมตัวติตังอาหุอะโมคันตัสสะชีวิตังตัสสมาสัตตัญจะสีลังจะปัสสะทังธัมมัสสะนังอนุยุนเจตเมธาวิสรังพุทธานาสาสนันติ
เอวเมสุตัง
เอกังสมายังภะคะวาสวัตติยังวิหารติเชตวันเนอนาถปิณฑิกาสะอาราเมตัตระโคภะคะวะภิกขุอามันเตสิภิกขโวติปทันติเตภิกขุภะคะวะโตปัจจโสสุงภะคะวะเอตตะโวจา
อุปาทาวา
ภิกขเวตถาคตานังอนุปาทาวาตถาคตานังทิตาวาสาตาตุธัมมังทิตตาธัมมนิยามตาสัพเพสังขารังอนิจจติตังตถาคตอภิสัมพุชติอภิสัมเมติอภิสัมพุจิตวาอภิสัมเมตวาอาจิกติเทเสติปัญญาเปติปัฏฐเปติวิวรติวิปัสสติอุทานิกโรติสัพเพสังขาราอนิจจติอุปาทาวาภิกขเวตถาคตานังอนุปาทาวาตถาคตานังทิตาวาสาตาตุธัมมาทิตตาธัมมนิยามตาสัพเพสังขาราตุกติตังตถาคโตอภิสัมพุชติอภิสัมเมติอภิสัมพุจิตวาอภิสัมเมตวาอาจิกติเตเสติปัญญาเปติปัฏฐเปติวิวรติวิปัสสติอุตานิกโรติสัพเพสังขาราตุกติอุปาทาวาภิกขเวตถาคตานังอนุปาทาวาตถาคตานังทิ ตาวาสาตาตุธรรมาทิตตาธรรมนิยามตาสัพเพตัมมาอนัตตาติตังตถาคตอภิสัมพุจติอภิสัมเมติอภิสัมพุจิตวาอภิสัมเมตวาอาเจกติเตเสติปัญญเปติปัตถเปติวิวารติวิปัจจติอุตานิกโรติสัพเพตัมมาอนัตตาติอิทัมมะโวจะภะคะวะอัตตมนาเตปิงคุภะคะวะโตปัสสิตังอภินันตุนติ
สัพเพสังขา
ราอนิจจติยตาปัญญายปัสสติอัตตานิปินตติทุเขเอสมาโควิสุทธิยาสัพเพสังขาราทุกขติยตาปัญญายปัสสติอัตตานิปินตติทุเขเอสมาโควิสุทธิยาสัพเพธัมมาอนัตตาติยตาปัญญายปัสสติอัตตานิปินตติทุเขเอสมาโควิสุทธิยาอัปปกาเตมนุเสสุเยชนะปารกังมิโนอัตตายังอิตราปัจจติระเมวานุตาวติเยจะโคสัมมาตาคาเตตัมเมตัมมานุวัตติโนเตชนะปารเมสันติมาจุตยังสุทุตรังกันหังธัมมังเวปะหายสุกังปะเวดาปันดิโตโอกาโนกามะคัมมวิเวเกยาตตุระมังตัตราปิรติเมชัยยะหิตวากาเมอากินจโนปริโยตปัยยะอัตตานังจิตตะกะเลเสหิปันดิโตเยสังสัมโพธิยังเกสุสัมมาจินตังสุภวิตังอาทานปฏิเนสาเกอนุปาตายะเยรัตตาคินาสวาชุติมันโตเตโลเกปรินิพพุตาติ
อวิชชาปัจ
จยาสังขาราสังขารปัจจยาวิญญาณังวิญญาณปัจจยานามรูปังนามรูปปัจจยาสรายตนังสรายตนะปัจจยาปัสโสปัสสะปัจจยาเวทนาเวทนาปัจจยาตัณหาตัณหาปัจจยาอุปาทานังอุปาทานปัจจยาภวภวปัจจยาชาติชาติปัจจยาชรามรณังโสกปริเทวทุกขโทมานาสุปายาสาสัมภวันติเอวเมตาสเกวลัสตุกะขันธาสสมุทัยโยโหติอวิชชายตาเววะเสสวิรากานิโรธาสังขารนิโรโทสังขารนิโรธาวิญญาณนิโรโตวิญญาณนิโรธานามรูปนิโรโตนามรูปนิโรธาสรายตนะนิโรโตสรา ยตานานิโรธาปัสสนิโรโตปัสสนิโรธาเวทนานิโรโตเวทนานิโรธาตัณหานิโรโตตัณหานิโรธาอุปาทานนิโรโตอุปาทานนิโรธาภวนิโรโตภวนิโรธาชาตินิโรโตชาตินิโรธาชรามรณังโสกปริเทวทุกขโตมนัสสุปายาสานิโรชันติเอวเมตตาสเกวลาสทุกขาคันตัสสนิโรโตโหติ
ยะถาหาเวปา
ตุภาวันติธรรมาอาตาปิโนจายะโตปรามานาสาธาสกังขาวะปะยันติสัพพายะโตปัชานาติสาเหตุตัมมังยะตาหาเวปาตุภาวันติธรรมาอาตาปิโนจายะโตปรามานาสาธาสกังขาวะปะยันติสัพพายะโตขายังปัจจยานะอเวทิยตาหาเวปาตุภาวันติตัมมาอาตาปิโนจายะโตปรามานาสวิทุปายังติคติมาราเสนังสุโรวะโอปัสสยมันตะเลขันติ
อติตังนัน
วังคมายนะปฏิกังเกอนาคตังยะตติตังปะหินันตังอาปัตตัญจะอนาคตังปัจจุปันนังจะโยธัมมังตัทธะตัทธวิปัสสติอสังหิรังอสังกุปปังตังเวทามนุปโรหะเยอาเจวะกินจามาตาปังโกชัญญามรณังสุเวนะหิโนสังคารันเตนะมหาเสเนนะมาจุนาเอวังวิหาริมาตาปิงอโหรัตตมตันทิตังตังเวปัตเตการะโตติสันโตอาจิคเตโมเนติ
อเนกชาติ
สังสารังสันทาวิสังอนิพิสังคหาการังกเวสันโตทุกขาชาติปุณะปุนังคหาการกติโตสิปุณะเกหัมนาคาหาสิสัพปะเตภาสุขะภะคะคะกุตังวิสังกตังวิสังการกตังจิตตังตัณหานังขยมัญจกติ
Page number 26 sharing merit อิมินาปุญญกรรมเมนะ
อุปัชฌายาคุณุนตรังอาจาริโยปการะจะมาตาปิตาจะยะตากาสุริโยจันทิมาราชาคุณวันตานราปิจาพระมมาราชาอินทาจาโลกาปาราชาเทวตายาโมเมตตามโนสาจามาจตาเวริกาปิจาสัพเพสัตตาสุขิหุนตุปุญญานิปะกาตานิเมสุขังจติวิทังเป็นตุกิปังปะเปทาโวมาตังอิมินาปุญญกรรมเมนะอิมินาอุทิเสนาจักกิปังสุรเปเจวะตันอุปาทานาเจตานัง เยสันตาเนหินาธัมมายาวานิพานาโตมะมังนัสสันตุสัมปทาเยวะยัตถาชาโตภเวภเวอุชุจิตังสติปัญญาสันเลโกวิริยมหินามาราลาปันตุโนกาสังกาตุนจาวิริเยสุเมพุทธาทิปาวโรนาโตธัมโมนาโตวารุตตโมนาโตปัจเจกังพุทโธจะสังโฆนาโตตารุมะมังเตโสตมานุภาเวนะมาโรกาสังลาพันตุมา
We practice metta bhavana. Ahang avero homi. May I be free from enmity. Ahang abhayapachomi. May I be free from ill-treatment. Ahang anikomi. May I be free from trouble. Ahang nitukomi. May I be free from suffering. Ahang sukhi atanang pariharami. May I protect my own happiness. Ahang sukhito homi. May I be happy. Sape satta avera hontu. May all beings be free from enmity. Sape satta apayapacha hontu. May all beings be free from ill treatment. Sape satta anika hontu. May all beings be free from trouble. Sape satta sappatukkha pamucchantu. May all beings be free from suffering. Sape satta sukhi atanang pariharantu. May all beings protect their own happiness. Sape satta sukhita hontu. May all beings be happy. Same old friend.
No Jackie today.
Jackie, she texted us that she got fever and some cold and she cannot come.
Makes sense.
She don't want to spread. Don't want to bother anyone. I'm not sure you have the same thought when I do the chanting. Every time I feel like the blessing, because the thing that we recite or chant is the truth. For me, it's very holy, very pressing. The sound that we listen is like purify my mind. I'm not sure you have that kind of feeling, but if you can really study or go into the detail of the chanting, is the truth of life. It can help you to understand the meaning of life or the truth. Even I listen to the boy or the girl, they chant. I think it's a beautiful voice. It's not like listen to the music or something like that, or the news. Because the news is a lot of something behind the intention, behind the voice. is not the same. Like sometimes anger or hatred. It's not the pure, it's not the truth. That is the feeling I get when we do the chanting. Is like the holy things or important thing or the blessing. Like when we chant the truth. I'm not sure you heard the word Dhammachakkaṃ Pavattitaṃ and Appativattiyam. The truth that the Buddha he showed to us, nobody can deny because it's the truth. It's not something that he invented. That's why I think it's a blessing when we chant together. Not many places that have an opportunity to do like this. That's why I think it's the blessing, and we are lucky that we can get together even once a week or more than that. If you join online, it's the blessing. Like we chant Aneka Chati Samsaram, uncountable birth that we born again and again. Is not easy to get an opportunity to come into contact with the teaching. Is not an easy. That's why every time when you do a chanting, if you can really pay attention, focus, it looks like the blessing is purify your mind. When you come out from the chanting, you get the energy. I'm not sure you have that kind of feeling. Even you chant for a long time, it looks like you charge your battery, you like refresh yourself. A few days ago, I asked my friend, do you miss your home? And he said, no, I don't miss my home. Why? I said, I try to be in the present moment. Now I am here. I stay in the present moment. He said that I enjoy this moment. We have to train ourselves like that too. And I said to him, you do the right things. You do the right thing because like we chant today also, we chant Atitang Nanva Kamaya, like how to be in the present moment. It's not easy. Where is the center of your life? Where is the center of your mind? You can use the breathing as the center of your life, the center of your mind, because we breathe every second in and out. Because sometimes we might get lost, a lot of information, a lot of things come and go. And you look at your phone, you read the news here and there, a lot of things. Then we have to have the center for our life, in the center for our mind. It's very, very important. Sometimes we might get lost. Stick with the center of your life. So breathing, we call Vihara Dhamma. I'm not sure you heard that word. I mentioned several times. Vihara Dhamma is like your true home. To have the center for your mind. And then don't let your mind wander. like a homeless homeless mind is not good. We have to have a center if we want to practice to be in the present moment. Maybe you use your breathing. You can use several techniques. Like the Buddha, he asked us to use like maybe 40 techniques how to keep your mind working on something. Like maybe breathing is one of the things. I always use that breathing. One of the thing that is quite helpful. Amber, you know the word anusati, right? Anusati. Yeah, there are 10 of them. Anusati. I'm not sure they translate into English as recollection. What is recollection? Amy.
To recollect, to remember something?
Yes. Maybe I think for me is the job for your mind. What is the job for your mind? You use your mind to work on something very important. Remember the story of the diligent giant. I told you before, the giant, very, very diligent, always do something. Your mind is like that. Yeah, yeah. You want to remind the story?
Hey, I remember parts of it, so that's a plus.
Yesterday you remember the story?
I don't remember the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but
Okay. How about you, Emma? Can you tell us?
Oh, yeah, the farmer freed the giant, but the giant said, you have to give me a task to do every day or I'll kill you
Okay.
and I'll die.
And then,
One of the two. And then, so the farmer gave him something to do every day until he didn't have anything left.
Yeah.
So yeah, we built him a castle and built him all these great things, and then the farmer had everything, so he asked him to build something in the sky too, right?
yeah, the pillar, the tall pillar. I think this story reminds us we have to give our mind something to do, to work, because our mind in Pali we call citta. Citta means think. That is the nature of our mind. How to, when we born, we have a baby mind, innocent but not 100% pure. Still have maybe a little anger or little hatred, but not much. But when we grow up, we study, go to school, meet many people, maybe good friend, bad friend, and then at that level we have a monkey mind. Think about this, think about that, about the future, where I'm going to study, school, work, family, something like that. Always busy, like jump here and there. They call the state of monkey mind. But we can improve our mind, right? How to get to enlightened mind or awareness, or awakened mind or enlightened mind. But we have to give or improve that. Maybe you have to give your mind some work to do. Have to be good work, not bad work. Like maybe you keep thinking about someone who curse you, and then you get mad at that person from 10 years till now. How about that? It's good for you. Not good. long time. Like, you have to keep it short. When
Long
you're
time
aware,
suffering.
then you know that even that thought is come, stay, and go, arise and cease. That is the law of impermanence. We understand that we just observe. It's come, stay, and go. But before we train that mind, we have to have a lot of technique. It's not easy. Sometimes before I also think why I practice many years, why I still think bad. You cannot control your mind. Your duty is to observe. Or this kind of thought is come, go, good or bad. You observe. You don't react, because when you react, maybe you fuel that thought, maybe increase the power. Like maybe you remember when we burn something, you add more, maybe wood, leaf, and then it's never end. But if you don't add more wood, you just, and then maybe it's not create more problem. But it's not easy because we store that for many lifetime. How many times we think bad in one day? Can you calculate? How many times you think good?
So their homework for next time.
One of
Yeah, keep a notepad with you all day long. Check, check, check.
one of our teacher, he write a note every day when he practice. Like start from the morning, kind of thought that come to his mind, and even what he eat, and what happened after eating that kind of food. Something like that. He write, yeah, a journal he write for himself. There are many monks do like that, but we don't have to do like that. We can observe. We can, what to say, we can just ourselves. Like in the end of the day, before you go to bed, you can just your day. Like, oh, today I make progress, or today you get the profit, or you lost, something like that. Like someday, if you have more profits, that means you do more good things. Actually, I want to talk to you about one technique that I always practice. Is one of what we call anusati. I always practice this kind of thing. It's very helpful. That we call marana sati. You know the word marana. Marananusati. Mindfulness of death.
Of death.
Yeah.
The mind contemplation.
Yeah. You think about that sometime?
Yeah.
Our teacher just passed away. The what is airport assistant. When we was like 12 years old, he taught us the Dhamma. Like we study like this uh, elementary, what is it, beginner level. He taught at that time, not many months. He taught out Dhamma, and my teacher, he taught us about the Buddha's story, and one monk he already passed away. He taught us about Vinaya, something like that. They, they, there are 4 or 5 of them taught us. When he turned 89 years old, he just celebrate. The student come to greet him on his birthday, and after that several days he passed away peacefully.
You had
Yeah.
to go out with a bang. One last celebration. Gotta get this celebration in.
You know, is coming. Is coming to us. Maybe one day for sure. Maybe you can go back and practice what we call Marananusati. It's very helpful because it helps you to, one of the thing is help you to, what to say, not lazy. Because I think it's quite helpful because you don't know when you are going to die. And when you want to call your dad or call your mom, then you don't hesitate to do. Or when you want to do the good thing, you don't hesitate to do because, oh, I don't have time. I should do today or tomorrow. Nobody knows. Yeah.
I read, actually it was just earlier today, there was a monk that was saying that to face death and the awareness of death
Yeah.
would sometimes go into a casket and close it and meditate in the casket.
Yeah, one of our friend, he's a abbot assistant in our temple in Thailand, back in Thailand. He sleep there every day. Yeah.
Oh. Wow. I got the sense that it was like not every day, but like every so often would go in and meditate, which I thought was interesting. So that means you guys have caskets just kind of chilling in the temple. Like, where do you find the casket? Or do you go knock on the door of like a funeral? Hey, can I borrow a casket today? Like,
I
I'm
think
curious, like, where are they getting the caskets from?
actually they have in the temple,
They do. Oh, okay.
but you can buy. It's not, what to say, it's not illegal there.
Oh,
You can buy and sleep there. It look like you prepare for your death. When the time comes, it look like you get used to it. Like you have to learn to swim like before you go to the ocean. Uh-huh.
My next bed. I feel like maybe I'll go get a casket for my bed today.
No, I mean you can think about that. One of the thing that I think is very quite helpful when you think about it many times in your daily life, it helps you to eliminate your fear. Sometimes you fear about this and that. When you think about it, think about death. I think when death comes, when you face that, nothing to fear. When the death comes, maybe we fear, oh, shall I act this or shall I do this or that? When the death comes, this thing gone, or even you get angry at someone. When you die, it's nothing. That person. Or when you want something, you have maybe you are greedy for something. When you think about this, it can just like sweep out your greedy mind.
See what you mean.
I helped me not to be mad at people. Like when I went to the cemetery, I meditated, and then like it was like one of the ones that like I imagine like seeing like there was all these bones in here, and then I could just see like everybody I knew was in there, and then I'm like, why am I even mad at them? And then I just left.
Yeah,
Like we're all just gonna be laying here.
yeah. That's a good thing. It's quite helpful. Like there is one of the meditation that we call Chatuthatuk Vavatthana. When you try to categorize or analyze the people into 4 elements, it's quite helpful to eradicate your anger or hatred toward that person, because when you get angry at suppose Amy, where is Amy? If you categorize, I don't know.
Ajahn Thanisaro says that one of his Dhamma talks, he goes, when somebody says something to you, just ask yourself, what aggregate are you mad at? He's like, when you think of it like that, you stop being mad at the whole person, and it's just like, well, what aggregate are you mad at?
Change the perspective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a Pisces, so you can go with the whole water
Okay.
theme for me, if you choose to.
Mm.
It's like hard because like I've always felt like that where maybe not always, but there's times where like I could be the person who could like have that whole argument with somebody for like 2 hours, but then the next day it's like I also feel like sometimes I don't know, but anyway, everything could be fine for the next day. Like I'll just like make breakfast and like be fine, and like some people say that's like not okay. Like you're supposed to stay mad, but I feel like in Buddhism, Buddha says that is okay. Like you can just not be mad anymore and just kind of like, because that's how I feel sometimes. Like
Yeah, you start again.
yeah, like in the last year and a half, like
Start again.
yeah, when things happen, it's like sometimes there's just like always like this mutual understanding that like it's just like everything's just fine. You just keep going.
Mm.
But then like I feel like there's like conditioning though, like especially here. At least like what I've seen growing up and around is like some people think that like you can't just be fine the next day. Like you're supposed to like there's supposed to be like I don't know, like a big thing, but I feel like Buddha says it's okay. You can just
Let go of something.
Yeah.
Start again. They said that your new person.
That's how I thought for a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna start pretending like it's my first time meeting people, and then I won't think about anything that's ever happened or like anything they said to me or whatever. Like I'm just gonna act like it's my first time meeting them again.
Yeah. One of the things that quite helpful is like you practice like what they call in Pali we call Navaka. Navaka means new, like new to the people, new to the place. You remember the first time when you work at the new company, how you treat the people when you maybe go somewhere, meet the new people, work at the new company, school or whatever. Our teacher always remind us to be like that. But sometimes when we get used to the place or to the same environment, we seem to be ourselves. And sometimes we not control ourselves. Something is good if you have a good behavior, but sometimes it's not good because you can show whatever you want to show. uh, it's good to be like new, like to every place you go. Like you have self, you have or self control.
Or like, I feel like everything's a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Because then like I don't forget like the good things people have done. So like, it's like, but I'll like pretend. I don't know. It's like maybe I didn't really work very well, but I tried to act like it was my first time doing it. Because like even like thinking about death and like what if I died tomorrow and like do as many good things, like sometimes I get like carried away with it. Where I try to do so many good things, but then I'm like, then I have no money, and then I have no this, and then I have nothing because I'm giving everything away. Like I had to like make myself start keeping things people give me, because everything people gave me, I was like giving it away or like spending all my money, and then like or going around helping people or driving fireplaces or like I don't know. There's a balance. I'm like, what if I die tomorrow? But like also though, I feel like there's a balance where like I have to.
Yeah, the wisdom have to be there. Knowledge, you have to like use your wisdom to make sure that you're okay and other also okay. The Buddha he mentioned one thing in Pali called Vijaya Thanang Theti. Before you give anything, you have to. The word Vijaya means you have to analyze, you have to think about it. Because when you give, maybe you give all, when you suffer, and then not good for you. That's why wisdom has to be there. Whatever you do, to make sure that it's the art. I think our life is the art. It's not easy. It's not like completely like okay, this is the complete.
Not one straight, easy path.
Yeah.
I wish there was just like a manual. Just like what to do every day. I don't know. I think that's what I like about like Buddhism too. It's like you kind of do have a manual.
Yeah.
You wake up at 6 and you chant, and then at 11 you have lunch, and then at 6 you chant again, and then you do this and you do that. Yeah, because like Amy said, like she likes my hair, and I was like, I want to cut it because it's like I don't want to worry about hair products and like brushing it and like washing it. I was like, but maybe I'll let it grow so it'll give me something to do. And then like it'll be really satisfying like when I become a nun one day to just have like all this hair like and shave it. But then I'm like,
you can give it to the what is it?
Oh, the locks for love.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm like, maybe I should grow it out because it'll give me something to do. Because I don't know what to do all day sometimes.
And a real beautiful. Peanut butter gives you happiness.
Okay. Thank you. I think I don't want to hold you. And then your time is up.
Can I
Loosen the
is over.
ropes from
Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
Because like, okay, so when I was in Georgia and I was like meditating, so like we would chant the Mahasatipatthana Sutta every day, like a section of it. And but like the one meditation I was having was like showing me that I was like being really clingy and I was like greedy, like clinging to Jasmine. And like the next day, later that day, a couple hours later, we were chanting about how that's one of the things is that people greedily cling to family.
Yeah.
And like, but I don't know. So like ever since then I started this whole thing where I was gonna like let her dad have custody of her. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. So
It's
then I'm
a
like, do I really love
strong
her
bond.
then? Yeah. So then I'm like, do I really love her then? Because like this whole meditation was like my face was like all gritting, and I was like, I was like grabbing her. It was like showing me how I was like being super greedy, and I was like clinging to her too much.
I think it's strong bond between mother and children because it's like I think many lifetime You read about the Buddha story, there'd be maybe the part of their life, maybe mother and daughter, or maybe someone in the family for many lifetime. That's why you have very what we call strong bond that tie you together. But you can do like the Buddha, like he can maybe introduce her to uh, what we call the noble treasure, like the Buddha. Maybe let her learn something that will help her in the future.
Yeah. I'm not sure if like the greediness is like the attachment.
Or like you want something, like you want love for her.
Yeah, or it's like you want that love back. Maybe it's like. Yeah, it might also sound with like the time period that I had her. It was like a very like turmoil period of time when I had her, and like that's all we had was each other for a little bit. Like we were like going through all these crazy things. Like all these crazy things kept happening, and it kept messing up. And so I don't know if that forms like the unhealthy attachment part.
Well, is it attachment or is it just it's a mother-daughter bond, which is a healthy thing in my opinion. I mean, attachment, I feel like, would be more like if you're not letting her do things, explore things, you don't let the father see her. Like, I feel like that's kind of more of an attachment than like a bond, which you should have a bond with your daughter. That's what helps her to grow and feel comfortable and not have to go through struggles and suffering, you know, as she's growing up. You know, it shows her so many positive things. Like, I feel like it's more of a bond, not really an attachment.
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
Thinking about this because I want her to have like experiences, like because I didn't have a lot of like childhood experiences, so I want her to go to carnivals and things like that, so that she doesn't grow up wanting those things and like not being responsible because she's going to experience all of these things. But today I was like thinking about, I was like maybe I'm making life too exciting for her though, because I started thinking about the Dhamma, and I'm like, well maybe she'll get attached to it anyways, and like think that it's normal to just like go do something every single, you know what I mean? Like go to Chuck E. Cheese or like go to the movie.
Right, it's like that. It does.
Yeah, I don't know if like she'll grow up and think it's like normal. I don't know. So anyways, I tried to talk to her about 8 precepts today, and I got my little skirt. I like folded my skirt up and I got it to fit her. And she's like, "Why are you trying to make me a Buddha nun?" I was like, no. I was like, because it's good for your mind. But anyways, that was what my next question was, that like, because at 7, kids could become nuns, and maybe this is where the greedy attachment comes into play. Because I'm like, she still goes to her dad's, so I'm like, I can't take her away. But I'm like that, so they can become nuns and like monks when they're 7. But can they like attempt like 8 precepts before that, or like should they wait until they're like 7? Or maybe it's like confusing when it's young.
Yeah, I think when they turn 7, they start to can stand on their own leg.
Okay.
But I think we should let them be. We don't have to force. For me, one of the good things is that we learn from our teacher or our mother by their action. I think you don't have to force her. Like maybe she learned from you when you do this and that. The children, they observe, I think, most of the time. When you talk or when you do something, oh, my mother do like this and like that. I think that's the way, I think, for me to teach her naturally.
Yeah, because I thought about that. Like, if I keep asking her, then she's gonna grow up and resent it. because it happens
It
with a
can
lot
be.
of kids, like in religions where they're forced to go to church or forced to do this. And
Yeah,
she grew
yeah.
up hating it. And yesterday, I was like, she must have a lot better karma than all of us to be able to come to Buddhism at 5.
Mhm.
I was like, because Jackie talks about that sometimes. She's like, why didn't I get to come sooner? And I was like, dang, Jasmine's got better karma than all of us.
Mhm.
She's here at 5. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I think, because I feel like she'll be 6 in 1 month. But I feel like that's hard for a kid not to eat after 12.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's the one that.
I know in other religions, like there's an age before you like do fasting. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about Buddhism.
Yeah, because like that's the only thing with her is like.
When I become a novice, I got an ulcer.
From not eating.
Yeah.
From the change to fasting.
Yes. And then it keep bother me. I think most of the monk and novice they have that. At one point, it depends on worse or not worse, you know.
You were 12, right? You were 12 though.
Yes. And even we have some what to say, coffee or tea or what they call hot chocolate or something like that.
Mhm.
Because when you study, you use a lot of energy, especially you try to memorize, try to study. We study quite hardly in the morning, afternoon, evening.
So you eat a lot of high acidity drinks on an empty stomach. So that's like a lot of acid.
I don't know much about it.
Probably.
But
That's what I was
Triggered
thinking. The wonder is that like I think a lot of monks aren't. Some monks joke about themselves being fat. I'm like, I think a lot of them aren't fat. It's just like science says that when you don't eat, the gas it builds up in your stomach and it makes you bloated because all the gas. There's no food. It's just gas, and gas expands. So it's like I don't think the monks are fat. They just have gas from not eating.
mostly, I know.
This is what my mind works on.
I think when you getting old, it looks like
Looking at
it's
me.
difficult.
Looking at me because my birthday's coming up. Getting old.
I mean, you're not like your body doesn't function very well as like when you're young.
It's not quite the same as it was
Yeah,
20 years ago. That's true.
the digestion, it start to decay.
Right. Well, everyone's metabolism is different too, and some people, when they fast, their metabolism shuts down, and then they gain weight. Like so, for some people it works, and then for other people, it doesn't work out so well. So it's kind of like depends on the person's metabolism, and then, some monks are more like in front of a computer more like you are, and other ones are like out in the field. So like
lifting weights.
how much your like calories you're spending too. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's a lot of different factors involved. But
No,
gas
I know,
will
because-
make you bloat.
No, because like I observed,
Bloating's so fun.
I know what you're talking about. I say like he eats like those 2 big plates of food. And I can't do that. And he's still like all skinny and strong. I can't do that. And I'm younger. But anyways, the next thing I have is
Don't forget, guys have more muscle. Increases your metabolism.
Yeah, guys are like built
They're
different.
naturally,
And
typically built to be leaner.
I say, okay, so I talked to Jackie about this one time because like everyone's big on girls and equality and stuff like that. And I'm like, but guys are biologically built differently. They have different hormones, different everything than females do. And like females, we actually have a whole extra gland in our brain that makes us think more, which is why women tend to multitask more than guys. And like maybe that's why guys like they really when they say, "Oh, I'm not thinking anything," it's like this huge joke here. because guys are always like, no, I'm not thinking about anything, babe. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, you're because it's like, well, no, because that's the whole like, I don't know, thing is like in relationships, like the common like vibe and like all the funny memes and the things on Facebook that you see. So anyway, so girls are always like, what? I was like, I really think guys aren't thinking about anything, and maybe that's why they reach enlightenment faster. Is because we have an extra thing in our brain.
We're always
that makes us think.
overthinking.
Yeah,
Basically.
and it's like
We're overthinking.
actually enables women to multitask versus men cannot multitask because they don't have the extra thing in the brain.
So they're naturally more mindful.
Yeah, they're actually more empty-minded than females are, so it takes a little more work, but it's possible. But anyways, back to like my next thing I wanted to ask about was like, so like I was reading like the Buddha talks about like in delusion and ignorance we do things that are wrong because we don't know. And we don't know
avijja.
or something sometimes out of fear or out of anger, out of like coercion. So like say
How to change? Like we change avijja, paccaya, and then another part is vijja, and how to change from avijja to vijja. That's why we have to practice mindfulness.
yeah.
Just from moment to moment. Don't take the whole big picture. Start like moment to moment. Okay, this second, did we know that we talking? We know that we sitting, doing something like that. Even you, okay, you can do only a few seconds, 1 minute is okay that day. It's better than you don't know. If you always add vijja or mindfulness, I think it will progress time by time.
So then like who's so like before okay, because like I used to say like what other people do isn't our problem, it's what we do. So like if somebody tells you to lie and then you lie, that's not their karma, that's our karma. Or like that's not anyways, I guess I'm basically like I'm kind of referring to like the situation that happened to me like a few years ago where it was like when you're threatened or like told to do something or else this will happen. And then it's all you have to choose like the lesser of two evils. Like so then where does the karma lie? Because it's all in causes and conditions, but if you let them manipulate you or like you let somebody convince you, but is that even that's not their fault. They told you to do something wrong and you did it out of fear. Cause like how it was written, like it's like sometimes we do things that we're afraid our boss is gonna fire us, or we're afraid we're threatened with our lives, and then we do something bad. So then where does the karma lie? Does that still lie with us? Does that lie with like how do you let go?
Interrelated.
Cause like
We all share. Yeah, but
right.
you cannot take care of their part. You have to take care of your part. You have to make sure that you do the right thing. I think we have to take responsibility to whatever we do. I think it's quite difficult because sometimes you live in the difficult situation. I experienced something like that too. Like sometimes some people just tell you not to do this, but you think it's not the right thing to do. You have to be, you have to do wisely how to not hurt that people feeling, that person feeling. It's quite difficult. That's why it's the art.
Mm.
Sometimes it take time. Sometimes it take time, many years, for people to understand why you do like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also at that time, maybe that person they get angry at you, and you cannot explain why you do like that. But all and all, it's about yourself. You have to take care of your part. Make sure that you do the right thing. How
Yeah.
to come?
'Cause, like, I had a dream last night. Like somebody tried to give me money, and I was like, "Wow, this is a lot of money." And like, it was like these 2 U.S. bonds, and like each one was like $50 million. And I was like, "Oh, I can put one in a trust for Jasmine, and if I cash one out now, then I can live okay. For I can like get my own place. It'll be okay." And then the guilt and the shame about what I did, like, came over me, and like I ran to that person in my dream and like told them what I did. So then I was like, "Oh, okay." So like I found like this is where I feel like I don't deserve these things. And like it's coming from this one mistake that I made like 3 years ago. That no matter what anybody tells me, I haven't been able to like actually forgive myself or like let it go. And then I think about like, and that's when I'm like, but they said this, or like they threatened me with this, or like this happened. But then like I still like know that like I'm the one who made the mistake. Like no matter what they said to me, like I'm still the one that did it. So like I don't know. Or if it just takes time.
Is in the dream or is real?
No, like in real life, I made like a really awful mistake like 3 years ago. I broke the first precept like 3 years ago. But like somebody had told me if I didn't do it, like all these awful things were gonna happen to me.
Mm.
So then I did it. But I carry that weight and like that guilt and that shame. Because I know I'm still the one who did it. Even if they threatened me, I followed through with it.
Yeah, I think now you have to focus at the present moment because you cannot redo what already passed. I think yeah, we think about it sometimes. It's difficult. That's why we have to maybe be with our breathing or try to focus with something that we do.
It was like the dream though made me realize that that's why I feel like I have a hard time with accepting things from people or like things being okay because I still carry all of that guilt and like that shame and that. Like,
Understand that. Yeah, we sometimes when we make mistake we regret, but we cannot change. We have to accept it and like move on. Try to not make same mistake. The 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 good thing is that you can start again, like Angulimala or something.
so he killed 999 people.
Yeah, it's normal. We are not perfect. We can say long word. We can do wrong thing. It's a human beings thing, Yeah, we can start again. Give yourself love. Forgive yourself and start again. I think that is the beauty of our life. We are not perfect.
At the time, you did the best with the information that you had.
Mhm.
And now you know better, so that's a win, in itself. It's like that moment you find mindfulness. Don't be upset that you weren't mindful before,